Welcome back to another video. If it is your first time here, my name is Bex. Thank you so much for joining me. Today's video, as I'm sure you can tell, not just by the background and the title, it is sponsored very kindly by Halara. And Halara are, if you've never heard of them, they are an athleisure brand. They create clothes based on movement and comfort. They're designed with activewear inspired functionality to meet real life needs. Not just that, they're community driven, which means that they base their products on reviews that they get back from their customers, which is amazing. Now for reference, I'm 5'7", I'm a UK size 20/22, and I am 50 years old. Now without further ado, let's try the first item. So we have got the lovely Waffle work trousers. They are high-waisted, they are a wide leg, they have got side pockets. Did I say that already? But they're a lovely colour. We've got the forest green here. Now I've ordered everything in a 2X, and these, when I saw them online, I thought, you know what, I've got to try them because they look incredibly comfortable. Now I'll show you close up the fabric because they feel kind of just really comfortable. Obviously not like a tracksuit bottom, but they could be potentially as comfortable as a tracksuit bottom because they are stretchy. They are a lovely quality. And that is one thing I've definitely noticed already. But they look like they're just the kind of material that is going to sit quite nicely on. So without further ado, let's have a little look at these. I'll show you the fabric close up. So you can see the little waffle there. So they are really stretchy. They've got the faux zip, some belt loops, so you can pop a little belt on them if you wanted to, just to maybe dress them up a bit, because I don't think with the elasticated waistband, because it is half elasticated, so you wouldn't actually need a belt, but sometimes if you wanted to wear a shorter top maybe, or tuck your top in, you could just dress it up with a little belt. That's probably, I'll be honest with you, not something that I would do because I'm a little bit self-conscious about that area of myself. So let's have a little look at these. Okay, so we'll do a front view and a side view and a back view. I'll be honest with you, because I said that I would, I looked at myself and I thought, I don't like them. But then the more I sort of fiddled around with the top, that can be changed. And I feel like this t-shirty thing is not really the sort of top that these trousers need. Now, as I said before, I'm a little bit conscious about this area of myself, but what I've come to realise over the last few years is it's part of me. And yes, I'm on a bit of a weight loss journey, so I'm trying to lose it. But for now, it's there. And I'm not saying I'm embracing it and I'm all body positive, because at the moment I'm not. But I actually think these are I like them. I like them a lot. The trousers, the pockets are really deep. They are so stretchy. There's plenty of room in them. And obviously these are the 2XL. I'm wondering whether it would have... I don't think I could have gone down a size, just because I was looking at this bit and I'm thinking, is that too big? But I think that's just the style of the trousers. And I think I've matched them with just a pair of sandals, because that's probably how I'd wear them if I was going on a night out or if I was away on holidays or something. But look at that. I mean, you can see how deep the pockets are because, well, I can, in fact, there you go. I can get my hands that far in. They are amazing. You can fit so much into these pockets. And I like the colour. I like the style. And while they may not be incredibly flattering to me at the moment, obviously that's something I'm working on. And I think with the right top, I think I definitely would wear them. They are so comfortable. So these are definitely something that I would recommend massively. I like them. My telly made a noise, that's why I looked at it, I was like, But these are lovely. So let's try the next one. Sticking with the same theme, we have a pair of black of the same trousers. Now, the same fabric, I think the same design. Are they the micro waffle? I'll pop all the links in the description and I'll flash them across the screen as well. But the same as before, lovely and stretchy, half the waistband, the same belt loops, and obviously the side pockets, lovely wide leg. Let's try these on. So we'll have a look from the front and from the side and the back. And again, obviously, they're the same style as the other trousers, so they are going to be as comfortable. I mean, sometimes I know you can get materials that are different, even though the product is the same, but these are definitely, the pockets are as deep. They are definitely as stretchy and as comfortable as the previous ones. And I feel like I'm the sort of person that kind of always goes back to black. And I want to break into song now, but I'm not going to do that. But they are comfortable, and again, the same with the top, because let me have a look in the mirror. I feel like a different top would be better because the t-shirt is just gathering here, and I think something that would just sort of fall and skim over rather than gather in here would definitely suit the trousers better and probably suit me better. But another winner for me. I love these, they're so comfortable. And I know this next one, I think they went a little bit viral, so I'm really excited to try them. They are the jeans and they're wide leg. So that was the only thing, because there was 2 pairs and I was like, do I get them both? And I wish I had, but they didn't have the other ones in stock when I was looking. So I opted for the wide leg because that was the only ones available for me. And I thought, oh, I don't know how that's gonna fare, but if they're as comfortable as these trousers, they're going to be a winner, and let's try them on. Okay, now, I'm unsure about these, and I think it's only because of the wide leg. What I will say is the comfort they have got, I'm going to lift this up and show you, they've got a lovely thick waistband. I didn't show you them close up, I'll show you them at the end. They've got pockets at the front and pockets at the back. I probably wouldn't, because I don't generally put anything in my jean pockets if I'm wearing jeans anyway. I love the actual style of these, and I'm thinking sometimes when I've tried things on in the past and I've looked at the video after, I've said, oh, I'm not keen on that, and I look at the video and it actually doesn't look that bad. So hopefully when I look back at this, I'll think the same thing. Looking in the mirror, I paired them with trainers, and I think what you could do as well, if it was a night out and you wanted to dress up a little bit, you could put a nice glitzy top and then some heels or some boots, and that might make a difference. But I've obviously paired them with my trainers for the purpose of this video. But the comfort is amazing. The quality, the feel of the jeans is really nice. The stretch in them is phenomenal. They're so comfortable. And I'm hoping that when I do look back at this video, I love them because they are so comfy, and I could do with a really comfy pair of jeans. I don't think I've got a pair of, do I even wear jeans at the moment? I don't. I haven't got any jeans that I wear. I just wear trousers. But, I mean, I really like them. I'm not sure about the wide leg. They're not a flare, are they? The wide leg at the bottom. So hopefully when I look back and I'm editing this video, they won't be as bad as in my head I think they are. Because sometimes, even though when you're looking in the mirror, until you sort of see it, do you know what I mean? That's the way that I work anyway in my head. So there we are. Have I showed you the front? There's the front and the side. I'll stand a bit further back because I don't know whether when I'm closer, whether you can see the bottom. I'm undecided about these. but I actually can't stop looking at myself in them because they are really comfortable. Let's try the next one. But before I try the next one, I'm going to show you the lovely material because I didn't do that. So these, as you can see, the stretch is brilliant. The quality is lovely. The style, the colour, or the style is something I'm unsure about. The colour, however, is lovely. And can you see, even though they're like a denim, they're like a really soft denim, but you can tell that they're gonna last. I feel like they're very durable. Look at the stretch in that. I mean, that is amazing. And that is the lovely wide waistband, which actually, when it was on me, it felt, you know, when you feel secure in clothes, that's how I felt in these. So let's try the next thing. I will pop the link in the description below, but these are, as I said earlier, I'm actively trying to lose weight. I have a walking pad. I work from home, so I've got a very sedentary job. So that's why I like to get on my walking pad, whether it's before work, do some stretches before work, in the middle of the day while I'm in work, I get on there and I do my little walk, my steps, to get my steps up. So I got these lovely crossover waistband flared leggings, and these are going to be ideal for when I'm doing my stretches, when I'm walking on my walking pad, or when I'm just wanting to chill around the house, because that's how lovely and soft they are. So these have this lovely, as I said earlier, crossover waistband. The stretch in them is brilliant. They feel, the thickness on them, I mean, they're going to pass the squat test. Not that I'm going to show you that today. But they are lovely, lovely quality. They obviously go out because they're flared on the bottom. Let's pop them on and show you. These would be my go-to kind of work outfit because, as I said, obviously I work from home, and these are very comfortable. I do actually love the flares. They are a kind of a they are a legging. So they're a legging feel. They feel nice and secure up the top. I'll show you the waistband here, which is a crossover, so it feels like it's sucking me in a little bit, which is quite nice, even though it probably is not. But I would never wear it with, I'm not one of those that could get away with a nice little crop top or a little sports bra. I couldn't do that. So the comfort is definitely there. They are a lovely, freely moving, as are all the things I've tried on so far. But these would be something that I would put on in the morning for work, when I did my little stretches, when I did my little walking pad, and just feel comfortable all day, because they are soft, they are quite thick. So with the winter coming and heating being a little bit more expensive than it used to be, they're going to keep me lovely and warm and keep my legs lovely and warm. But yeah, I put them on with the trainers because obviously they're a sporty kind of thing. But I think these, for freely moving, doing my little job, they are ideal. And there's no pockets, just to add. So they could be like a yoga pants. So if you go into like yoga classes or anything like that, they would be comfortable for that kind of thing as well. The next thing I am very excited to share with you, I'm very excited to try this on because it is a dress, but it's a dress with a difference. This is just such lovely material. I mean, the stretch on that, I know it's going to be comfortable. So I mean, obviously, maybe I should have ironed it a little bit. Ignore the creases, okay? The colour is lovely. It's like a petrol kind of colour, but I'm going to link everything in the bottom, pop all the links in the description so you know exactly what it is that I've ordered. But this, the only thing that I was unsure about, because I'm a little bit conscious about the tops of my arms, but it's kind of a cap sleeve. So hopefully it covers a tiny bit of my arm, and if it does, that's fine. But also, in the warmer weather, this kind of material, it's like a breathable fabric. Let me just tell you exactly what it is, because I think it says it on here. Breezeful. So obviously that means that it definitely is meant to breathe easy, as I said. But I'm going to try this on, stop talking about it. The style is like a crossover. It's got a tie which I think might need to come around the front first with a thicker bit. We will see. Let's try it on. Well, I haven't even done it up yet and I already love it. So it's got some little pleats under here, which I think makes it gather and then fall nicely. It's got a lovely crossover. I'm gonna try and tie this. I'm just gonna look in the mirror. It's got pockets. I got a little bit excited there when I saw those. I love this. Oh my gosh, I hope it looks nice on. I mean, like I said, I've looked in the mirror, but I never gauge it properly until I look at the videos. But this is so comfortable. So stretchy. And hopefully it looks really nice. I feel like and I think sometimes this is where we kind of lose ourselves, because as long as you feel comfortable in what you're wearing, does it really matter what other people think? It shouldn't. And this is where we all get caught up in things. I feel really comfortable. I feel like I look really nice. So I'm really hoping, and if a dress or clothes make you feel that good, then wear them anyway, because it doesn't matter what other people's opinions are of you, as long as you feel good. And I really do feel good in this. So this is the front. Like I said, cap sleeve, I'm quite happy with how much, because I didn't think it was going to cover as much as it does. And I am conscious of my arms, but it's one of those things, actively working. And then the side, I know, and this is another thing, it's like this underneath the second stomach that I've got now because I'm middle-aged, but you know, it's what happens. So side view, and then the back. I really like this. And I'm so glad because I also got the black, and I'm hoping, and I think this is the kind of thing, so I paired it with some sandals. We go away in a couple of weeks, and this is definitely something that I will be just wearing on a daily basis. It's kind of that's the sort of feel that I get from it. It's the sort of thing that you could dress up, dress down. You could put some jewellery on it. You could put some sparkly shoes on with it. You can do whatever you like with it. I feel you could put a pair of trainers on. It doesn't have to be sandals. This is, I love it. I really like this a lot. Yeah. Let's try the next one. So sticking with the theme, I tried the black one on as well. I thought, why not? I love this. These dresses, I cannot recommend them enough. They are so, so comfy. And this is obviously the same as the one that I just tried on. This is the black version. It's got the pockets. I didn't talk about the length the last time, but can we just talk about the length? I mean, it's almost to the floor. I'm 5'7", and it comes down to my ankles. On the side and the front, the cap sleeves, and the comfort is there. It's just, and I suppose this is what I talked about in the beginning. It creates clothes based on comfort and movement. And I'm moving and I'm very, very comfortable. And that's absolutely what you should feel like in your clothes. You should feel comfortable. You should be able to move freely. And this, I love it. I really do. I really like them a lot. This is coming on my holidays too. I have two more things left. One of them is another pair of the same trousers I tried on in the beginning, but in a different colour. And we have a pair of leggings. Let's go with the leggings first. So next we have Softlyzero high-waisted crossover leggings. Now the Softlyzero I get because they are incredibly soft. They feel just a bit softer than the flared leggings I tried on. Maybe slightly thinner, but again, passing a squat test because they're very, very thick. These stretchy, look at that stretch. I mean, that is brilliant. And the stretch in here, in the legs, they've got the pockets on the side. Let's try them on. So these are the leggings. very soft. They've got the pockets, which, is there two? Oh, there are two. You can pop your phone in. I mean, look at the stretch in that. You can see they are very stretchy. There's plenty of movement in them. They're really comfortable, but then leggings are meant to be. These just feel, so I've got other leggings that I just wear for work. These are a lot nicer than those. The ones I've got are like a cotton, but they feel soft, stretchy, just very comfortable. I mean, like I said, they definitely pass the squat test. I'm not going to hurt your eyes. I'm not going to show you that. And obviously I'm covering myself because that's what I do, but these are them from the side and the back and then the front. But something that when I go to work in the mornings, these are another thing that I can just throw on, be comfortable in for the whole day. Just lovely. Okay, last but by no means least, we have another pair of the Waffle trousers. Now these are ones, I'm sure these went viral. I'm going to have a little look into that. But they're the wide leg, high-waisted, side pockets, great material. Are they micro waffle? I will find out. I'll link it all in the description. I'll pop a little shot across the screen. No? Screenshot across the bottom. But let's try these on. Again, these are probably one of the ones I'm going to have to decide on when I'm editing, because in my head I'm thinking these are really comfortable, but do they look okay? And I know I said earlier it doesn't matter what other people think, and it probably shouldn't, but we all let ourselves get sidetracked by that. But I feel comfortable in them. I'm hoping they look okay. I know that it's this bit here that is always going to be my little downfall. So I'd either have to get something that would be the perfect length and not gather and just sort of skim over. As I said in the earlier try-ons with the green and the black trousers, I love the colour on them. I think for if you're going away on like a holiday, you put them on with a pair of sandals or flip-flops. And the stretch, again, the stretch in them is incredible. They're brilliant. I just hope they look as good as they feel. So they've got the high waist and the half elasticated waistband. They've got the belt loops. They've got the really, 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 if I can get my hand in, deep side pockets. And they are just so comfortable. They don't feel heavy either, because sometimes with comfier things, they can feel quite heavy, and they don't. They don't feel heavy, but again, they feel really good quality. So you've got the quality there, the comfort there, and I suppose just the, how do you word it when you say that it's not too heavy either? Is it convenient? It's not convenient. I can't think of the word, but they are. You know what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say that they are lovely trousers, and I really hope that when I watch this back, if I cover this and it doesn't gather too much, or I get a different top with them, which I haven't got any sort of tops that are nice material, because I just wear lots of t-shirty things or jumpery things. But I'll have to have a look now. I'll have to keep my eyes peeled for a nice sort of silky. Oh, I'm stuck now. I'm stuck. And it would be on the last item. I'm unstuck. And that brings me to the end. And I just want to say a massive thank you to Halara for asking me, for trusting me to try on these lovely clothes. If you liked anything at all, have a look on the website. I will pop my discount code below, which is 15 Rebecca J. That gives you 15% off any full price items on the website. And just have a look on there, because there may well be something for you. Like I say, I'm 5'7", I'm just turned 50. I've just turned 50. But it doesn't matter about your age, because these trousers would be suitable for anybody. My girls who are in their 20s, they love them when I showed them what I've got. They absolutely love them. And this is the thing. I can't talk. I'm so excited and it's spewing out of my mouth. They are very comfortable and durable kind of clothes. The quality is amazing. have a little look, see if there's anything you fancy, because I definitely would recommend it. And I'm not just saying that because it's a sponsored video. Obviously, I am very grateful that they asked me to try these clothes on, but these are actually things that if I'd known about, I would have purchased. So hopefully by me recording this video and passing this out to people that watch me, that are my family, spreading word of mouth that way, everybody is going to know about Halara sooner or later, because I hadn't heard of them. And now that I have, I'm really excited to share it with you. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one.